Uh, Hello everyone, welcome back to D&D Shadows of War. I forgot to open Sirenscape edition. No, this is Death House edition. Uh, this is being streamed at 8:14 p.m. on the 30th of July. Yes, 2021 in the MST time zone. And if you happen to live in the Canadian time zone, it's 11:14 p.m. Per Iggy's request to me to stop, but I wanted to keep going anyway. I said the date this is being streamed at. Per my wanting to be a little more clear, I also said the time this is being streamed at. Per BRG's request, I said the time zone this is being streamed at, and per Mega's request, I said the what's it called, the Canadian time zone this is being streamed at, and per Chris's request, here's come.
About half the time.
I am
All right.
come.
That
And
is
that's it.
dark. Yeah.
Why do we let him do these? Why do we let him do these things?
Why wouldn't
So
you?
last time, you guys were able to cleverly get one of the kidnappers to drag you guys over to where they actually are keeping all the kidnappees, or so you hope.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned out to be the old manor house of a prominent family in this place. Issue is, now that you've gone through the gate, you have found yourself in the haunted mansion, along
Oh,
with the help of a doctor, witch hunter. I need to pull from the map.
Yeah, how far away behind us was she supposed to be?
Not as far as as I was thinking, but then you started doing your thing, and I'm like, oh shit, man, I might as well go with this.
what happened was that I followed Mel, and then Witch Hunter followed Azel, and so it was like a daisy chain of people
Uh,
just following each other.
Very much a daisy chain of things. Eh. So I'm going to abruptly change the music in a few seconds, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
But welcome to.
Question: is music playing right now? Final Fantasy? Because I swear I heard a Final Fantasy theme in there.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was inspired by Final Fantasy.
Because I swear I heard like the opening thing and something from Final Fantasy 9.
Wow, I forgot to grab that one. That's fantastic.
Oh
That's easy
yeah,
to
this
grab.
is me vouching for Opera Edition as well.
You want opera edition? Yeah, he wants me to get for opera.
Yeah, it's pretty good, you know.
Welcome to me being very professional.
Yes, this is the professional D&D stream.
As one would imagine.
Now, this map is a bit big. Welcome to
Mm-hmm.
Discount Death House, where
This is like upgraded discount Death House. Because I'm pretty sure Death House is like way smaller than this.
so as you guys get into uh, the grounds, you notice a blanket amount of fog just kind of walking around.
Also, weren't we being taken to a side entrance?
seriously,
A
like,
side
there was
entrance at the front.
basically there like, so I'm gonna give a funny story. I'm out of game here.
Uh,
So what happened was I went in to go like, oh yeah, I can just like buy the map from like Cursus Fraud or something like that. I can't do that. That's a module. You know how modules work? Modules are can only be implemented if you start a new game. Okay, that sucks. I can't really put it in another game, and I'm not gonna make another game to and move you guys over just for a brief second, basically, and then pull you back. I was like, okay, hey, look, they have a Crystal Strahd map pack. I'll go buy that. It has admittedly a really cool map, and I will be using it because it's fucking cool. But it doesn't have the Death Mouse map. I'm like, well, shit. Also, I'm a free user of Roll20, so that's 100. I believe it's 100 megabytes for a free user.
Something
And
like that.
yeah, so unless I'm like I decide to throw everything and all things out, I had to actually scrape to get enough room for your guys' tokens. And I went, okay, there's no way I'm gonna be able to make enough room for the Death House map without like seriously doing something, and work wasn't going to allow me to just sit down and fuck around with it for enough time. So I went, you know what? I'm gonna take things and stuff from Death House, and then I'm gonna see if I can find a haunted house map that I can just buy and throw in. And this is what I found.
All right.
haunted house.
It is very much a haunted house, and the music that's setting the mood. And goddamn it, cat, I do not like that when you do that. Yeah, I saw you run away. There we go. So also last time you got here, you briefly saw ghost children. They kind of appeared, just kind of in the peripheral of your vision of your eyes, outside of general uh sight, tilted their heads and disappeared.
I'm Mel.
What?
Think that was a ghost child. It just came up and then left. Kinda
I feel like
weird.
that would be. I feel like that would be a perception check for you.
What? Why would it be a perception check?
Because it's just outside your peripheral vision.
I mean, if you want to roll, go ahead.
I mean, I noticed it was a ghost child, right?
Do you
Like,
though?
if you want to roll, roll.
I mean, I was told by the DM that I saw was a ghost child, so I'll just take the DM at his word.
And these are the grounds. By the way, the only place you cannot go into is the smaller building on the south. And that is because there's a very understandable, like, mystical glow that seems to be emitting from it.
This one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we can't go there?
I mean, you can attempt to go, if you guys can figure out what the heck's going on, you can at least figure out why you can't get in. But it's basically a mystical barrier.
Okay. So it's got a ward.
Yeah. All right. You guys are kind of in the here. You are allowed to move about and see everything around.
Well, first off, we didn't loot the cult person we had just defeated.
I thought we
we don't-
did. Didn't. We only found like a couple of pieces of gold.
No. We haven't gotten like the keys from him.
Keys?
Well, he was unlocking a door, wasn't he? Which means you would have to have keys.
I mean, the door's unlocked by now because, he put it in,
Yeah.
unlocked it, and the key's still in the
I mean,
door.
you can get the keys if you want from his body.
I grab his ring of keys. Or just
Uh,
keys in general.
Generally, yeah. So
These keys probably open up more stuff.
potentially not. There is about 3 or 4 keys on it. One of them is noticeably the gate key that you've seen.
Let me just add this to my inventory.
You can also hear some footsteps out and about in the general, like outside, but you can't really see where it's coming, like physically see them. You can just hear the general area.
Okay, so I've got the main gate key, and I have 3 unknown keys.
Hmm.
Okay.
And this is the main entrance, by the way.
Well, I think we should probably try to stealth in there, Make sure we don't get ambushed.
As you guys are kind of looking around a little bit, someone comes up behind you. Ah, good. I got here relatively quickly. I apologize for taking so long.
Oh, yeah, by the time he showed up, and I point to the guy's severed head.
I thought you stabbed him.
Did I cut off his head, or did I just stab him?
You stabbed
did
him through the
stab him.
chest.
Oh, okay. Well, and then, yeah, that happened. And I point to the guy's stabbed body.
Just like,
So, maybe be a little quicker next time, They're more
well,
up
I
to it,
didn't.
Mel,
There's that, yes.
Mel rolls her eyes.
I perhaps should have been a little bit faster. Yes.
I mean, if the guy was stronger, could have just wiped the two of us out. And by the time you
Coulda.
roll around, you're just, looking at 2 dead bodies. I'm sure you don't want that, now do you?
Not particularly, no.
Alright. I'm glad we
But I
had
had
this.
faith in you, the two of you.
I mean, there's having faith and there's not wanting to help.
Oh no, there was nothing about not wanting to help.
Oh yeah? Well then,
By the time that I was catching up with you guys, I was trying to make sure that I wasn't being seen. I'm a
Just-
bit inconspicuous. Blah, 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 blah. Words are hard.
well, in either case, just be, a little quicker next time,
Will do. Duly
Yeah.
noted.
That's what I thought. Alright, so, plan is, doors open, so might as well, try to stealth on in there, make sure we don't get spotted.
Do a perception check.
All of us or just Nick?
As I mean, all of you, I guess. I'll leave you to do hers.
Okay, give me a moment. My perception is 0. 7.
God damn. All right. The most observant of us is Azel, which is interesting.
I've got proficiency.
But so this building, by the way, is a rather massive building. Obviously, just by the sheer width, but it's
Well,
also
mansion.
rather tall. This mansion is 3 stories tall, and let's see, you rolled a 13. You saw, you can actually see that there's a couple lights are on in a couple of the rooms. But other than that, it's pretty dark.
Hmm. Seems it's a
Uh,
little dark.
Well, it has abandoned. At least the general populace thinks so.
Are there any windows, or is it just like
Of course, there's
wall to
windows.
wall?
Of course, there's windows. How else would you be seeing lights in the rooms?
I told you there was windows. There's a couple windows here and there, like over here.
And are any of them like broken?
Uh, at, I don't believe in the front now.
Okay.
Let me double check. Yeah, no, not in the front. But there's a few. Actually, no, there is. No, not on this side. No. Sorry, I was looking at something else.
Okay.
Uh, so overall, like the general vicinity is there. You can also see like a patio, although you can see like the railing and it's unmarked. Nothing particularly over there as far as you can tell. It looks used though. Like you can see that it's actually like if you took a couple steps back and you kind of crane your head, you can generally see like that the furnish on like this side right here is actually kind of cleaned, and it shows the handprints and the like.
Hmm.
So there's definitely people here. It's just that they aren't really particularly caring about cleaning and presentation. And you end up climbing up the stairs of these, and you can approach the door if you wish, unless you want to explore a little bit more outside.
Hmm.
I want to explore outside a bit first.
Okay. Where would you want to go?
I want to go to the left.
To the left. To the left.
Whoop.
Where did you
Accent.
go?
I hit the delete button instead of the arrow keys. Fine.
Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta go grab you again. I think the last one I did was.
Why can you delete your own tokens? It doesn't make sense.
Because sometimes you just want to delete your token. There.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you put something on it you don't want anyone to see. Then how else are you gonna get rid of it? Only way to do that is to delete it. You know? There's a notes section, I believe.
Alright.
Put something in the name.
You're on the left side. And you see that like the pathway actually leading from the main door and a side pathway. These two rather unkept like almost gardenish type setup. And in fact, as you kind of look over to this side, this is like a fully overgrown garden section that's just so overgrown that it's near impossible to be able to wander through. It doesn't help that this artificial fog that seems to just kind of be seeping from the building makes it even more difficult to see through it.
Hmm.
And as you approach, and like the pathway widens into this more like common area of gravel. In the center area, you see a what looks like a rather large fountain that's just kind of emanating some of this fog as well. Nothing super ornate about it. It's kind of really worn to tell if there was any specific intrinsic details. But the statue in that is a depiction of a proud warrior with a sword stuck into stone, and the face is just completely missing. Like someone just took claws and just ripped the face off.
I want to do an investigation check.
Okay.
My investigation is +1. Does this have anything to do with dragons?
No.
Okay. 3.
It's gonna be the most common fucking thing I'm gonna get from you. So,
Well,
as
it's part of my character. I have bonuses if it has to do
but
anything with dragons.
I know, but I just like the thought process. Like, I'm going to investigate. Okay, is it anything to do with dragons? Just like the most random ass thing is like, hey, look, I want to investigate this cave entrance. Does it have anything to do with dragons? No.
Oh, mine. This is a nice orange. Roll an investigation check.
It might deal with dragons. Okay. But you also notice, like, aside from this statue that's in here, there is also another statue that looks like it's more taken care of, and it looks like a robed figure.
Where's the other statue?
This guy. There's a statue inside the fountain
Oh,
that you could barely see, and then there's this statue.
I thought the statue we were talking about was that one.
Nope.
Okay. What about this side of the wall here?
Which side here?
Since we couldn't see the side of the wall from the front.
It's rather worn, but you do see about 5, like from where you are, you can see about 2 or 3 windows. I want you to do a perception check. DC 15.
Okay, let me. My perception is a 0. Doesn't have anything to do with dragons.
No. I'm sorry.
Why is
Well,
literally all my non-combat rolls garbage?
because the character wants to know about dragons and not fucking weird shit. Yeah,
What about dragons?
Hmm? I don't know. Why are you super excited about dragons, Meld?
No, I was just making a joke.
I know. I know. So, for a reference to this one, it's a hooded figure. You don't know particularly anything about him except for, no, he's like, it looks like he's like in a weird state of like either going to strangle someone or trying to give him a hug. Yeah, like a compassionate hug as opposed to like unbridled fury as he tries to strangle something. And if you want to do a perception check on it, you can.
Okay. Let's see if this one works or not.
That's not bad. So as you kind of look at, like, as you're inspecting the statue, you have this sense that like you're being watched. And as you kind of look, and you like, you can't. There's just no unlike like this torn face of this, like the statue in the well or in the fountain, this looks like it was deliberately just not included, and you couldn't just. There's just no way you can tell like you can tell that there's supposed to be like some like facial features, but they're just not discernible at all. And in fact, it looks like they as you kind of blink, they change. Like certain things about it changes here and there, even if you can't really completely see the features itself. It was like, oh, I kind of remember his chin being a little narrower, but now it's a little rounder, or like his nose is a little bit more prominent, and then it becomes smaller. Stuff like that.
Got it.
But all in all, it's just kind of a strange statue. But you did catch something though. One of the left eye is glowing red briefly, and it flickered out.
I'm gonna go walk back to the front, and I'm gonna keep an eye on the eye.
Okay. Genazil, are you gonna do something?
I'm gonna just wait for Mel to get back.
Alright. Dayu is kind of looking around cautiously. This place has been rather befouled.
You find anything, Mel?
Just a statue.
Well, unless you want to go to the other side and see what's over there.
Let's just go in now.
Okay. As you guys approach the door, make a perception check.
Two.
Oof.
6. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. You saved your ass slightly. As you guys approach, you're gonna start. The both of you try to start opening the door, but Dayu quickly causes you to stop and goes, "Always double check." And she kind of leans forward. Thought so. This, and she points to. At first, you thought it was nothing really particular. It just looks kind of like odd designs. These are runes. There's a specific pattern, I suppose, that you're supposed to do, but I wouldn't know the life of me if how it's supposed to be done. So, more than likely, this will set something off. But I have no clue how. Perhaps we can delay it slightly. And she pulls out, like, she pulls out some wooden, like a small wooden chisel and a small little hammer. And kind of leans forward and starts etching somewhere that was a little bit smoother, or like has no carvings. And she carved something and directed something to it. If you want to do an Arcana check,
I'm
it's up to
gonna.
you guys.
I'll do Arcana check. Arcana is a +1.
And I will help you out. So roll at
Thanks.
advantage.
An advantage. 20.
You've seen these before, Meld. This, what she's doing is redirecting essentially the warning system into something. And what you know is a delayed reaction. So, which one of you wants to roll a d4?
Well, I believe the one who successfully identified what it was should.
Okay. Meld,
2.
roll a d4. 2? Awesome. She kind of frowns as she etches this and thinks like, I can't do a particularly good job at this one, unfortunately. But this should delay the reaction of whatever for a little while. But don't be surprised if we are going to set after pretty soon we would be setting up a trap. Are you ready?
Well, I'm ready. How about you, Mel?
I said yes.
Ah, well then, suppose we should get going.
You guys are? Give me a second to set you guys up in a good way. Come on, please. Thank you. I'm setting it up
Mm-hmm.
because apparently I forgot. As you creak open the door, the symbols on the door glow, and then it hits that part that she added, and it just stops. But you see that the symbol that she is making is starting to glow brighter and brighter as you guys walk through the door.
You're now inside the death house.
I'm gonna try to stealth around real quick, if you don't mind. Make sure I don't get spotted. Make sure I don't accidentally trigger something, you know?
Gonna
Stealth
try to stealth.
time.
Got a 12?
4. Literally anything non-combat is low.
Yeah? You're the new guts?
Alright. Let me reveal a little bit more.
Start yelling about edges and whatnot. Oh my god.
Reveal.
There's an edge on that square.
So this is basically what you guys get to see. As you guys enter, a lot of cracked floor. And on the left side, you can see what looks like growing moss. Like, nature is basically consuming the left side. Or at least at this entrance. At the left entrance. On the right, looks like a fairly standard hallway. But you can hear some make a perception check.
Natural 20.
You're gonna hear skittering. Lots of skittering.
I look at the ceiling.
There is nothing on top of the ceiling.
Can I identify what kind of skittering it is? Like rat skittering or like something chitinous skittering?
It's rodent,
There's
and
rat.
a lot of it. That's odd. It sounds kind of odd. All right. You know that there is a lot of rats that are wandering about. You can also hear footsteps above. Calm. They don't know you're here at the moment.
I need to go feed the cats. I'll be right back.
All right then. Seems the rats will be fed to the cats in the real world,
Yeah.
whereas here, the rats will just be skittering about, avoiding us.
Yeah. Right.
Or, they're actually, giant rats with big fangs and teeth and whatnot, and they're just gonna sink them into our legs and infect us with disease and maleficence and whatnot, and then we're gonna have a bad time.
They could have that too. Yes.
But of course, our benevolent DM will give us an out of some sort. Or will let us die writhing around in pain on the ground, wishing that our lives ended sooner.
One of the two.
I know what I'd prefer.
Writhing on the ground and hoping that lives would be done sooner.
In pure, unadulterated agony, yeah.
I kind of figured, Yeah, sell that dark. Hello?
Yeah, sell that dog.
Sorry, I'm talking to Roll20.
Ah,
I might as well reveal the shit that you already seen. That isn't going to really matter too much. Alright, there we go.
I'm back.
welcome
Okay,
back.
welcome back. Welcome to the mansion. So, don't have a lot of time, to be super stealthy. But in this room, as you guys enter, the floor, the tile floor is cracked and dusty. But you can see a lot of feet treading back and forth through it. And on the left side, you see what looks like moss and vegetation is slowly encroaching and taking over the left side. And the entrance to a hallway on the right side. And then down in the center is more of the same, more of the same thing, uh, of the tiling that heads downwards. On and then also next to you guys are stairwells.
Alright, combat roll. Combat roll. Combat roll.
Alright.
Ow. Combat roll.
Yeah, just go.
Do.
Just roll.
And I do some hand signs towards Mel to like follow me, but silently.
I'll make a perception check. Or what would it be? Yeah.
I
Yeah,
look at
perception.
I look at Dayu. Question mark.
She she actually kind of likes him, goes, and then motions you to follow her.
That's
Okay.
right. I can perceive everything.
And she's going to she kind of crouches down and slowly reaches like just tries to keep out of like the general sight and goes over to this side, and then you basically can do the same thing over there. Hi, cat.
Combat roll.
So I'm gonna move you just slightly so I can actually see this. Right, okay. You're like basically where you're set up. This is the start of the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
and where you are is basically the side of the staircase.
Uh-huh.
So you can go upstairs. You can go downstairs.
Which down this hallway? Underneath the stairs.
Underneath the stairs, this.
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, at first, you don't really hear a lot, but you do start hearing skittering noises. The same type of odd rodent-like noises that you heard before.
Got it.
I say we go upstairs.
As you say that, the door slams shut.
I say we go downstairs.
Didn't we close the front door behind us?
No, you didn't say anything about that.
We did not.
I thought that would have been obvious.
I mean, there's obvious, and then there's saying we close the door behind us.
Yeah.
I'm certain at least Dayu would have done it.
You didn't do it,
But they're the professional.
and we are the leaders.
Technically, she hired us.
So basically, she kind of she can, as far as she can figure, that there wouldn't be any reason to close the door because it's what she when she looked at the symbols and shit, she knew that it was going to go off regardless if as long as it got jostled or opened, it was going to just go off even if she tries to close it. And she thought it would be best to have an escape plan just in case. It's kind of hard now to do now. And you hear skittering, and it's
So
closer.
much fucking skittering. I'm not gonna yell because that would alert people to our presence.
Climb
More
the
so than they already
stairs.
know. Boop.
You guys gonna go upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Setting up shit just so that. Yeah, I know. I did that on purpose. As you guys climb up the stairs, a swarm of rats come from the right side. It's just a large amounts of varying sizes of rats just coming down the road thing. As you guys climb up, you realize that like something was off. Like the fur, what you thought was just mistaken as a black fur, it's like almost a tarry substance, and their eyes are glowing a malevolent red as they hurry about. In fact, they're trying to head towards you guys. So you want to hurry up here. And welcome to the second floor. And, well, I suppose since you got one of them, start initiating combat roll, by the way.
Oh, initiative?
Initiative goes now.
Mm.
Oh, and,
12.
12, 18.
My initiative is a +2. 12.
Okay.
Do me and Nick need to roll again since we tied?
Oh, if you want to.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Then I guess I'll go first.
I mean, I'm going first.
No, I'm going first.
Well, well, well. Seems we're at an impasse. If only there was a way to settle this.
Like rolling a D2.
So,
I mean, who would roll that, though?
I call 1.
I guess I'm two.
You go first then.
Here we go.
there we are. Cool. 8. And swap these to. God, I fucking hate you so much right now.
But you actually love them.
I would love you if you stopped fucking stepping on my keyboard. Stop it. Go ahead, princess. Alright, you good? Did you find a place you want to sit? No? Okay. Alright.
Did I just hear like a lightsaber or something in the music?
Yes, because it has magic abilities. And I'm going to be turning that off, actually. Let me see. Swoosh fast. Thunder. No more spell fighting. Or barbarian.
Okay.
Or that.
I mean, that sounds like a rat.
There you go. So you're 6. Let's see. 12. 12. That sounds like a lot of rats, doesn't it?
A
Mm-hmm.
bit.
Good thing, since that's a swarm.
Actually. Delete you. All right. Dinosaur, it's your turn. You see these blackish, tarred-like rats swarming up the stairs, heading up towards you.
Ooh, look at the little rat. Think it's about time I slice them up a little bit, you know? Is it in between the squares or?
Yeah.
Okay. Boop. That's a miss.
Let me double check that.
I rolled the 2.
Oh, no, yeah, I know, but I need to actually look at the stats.
Oh. I mean, I highly doubt its AC is 7, so.
No, no. You kind of try to take your sword and swish through them, and you aren't really figuring out how to actually hit them. You kind of graze through the things as they hiss and try to lunge at you.
Alright,
Basically-
I guess I'm not killing this one that easily.
Alright. You know what? You're gonna have the veteran shit for now, Dayu, because I completely fucked that up. Alright. Stats.
You got this, Dayu, I believe. As long as you don't run away.
Wait, so
He
did we,
takes aim and tries to shoot.
so wait, did Dayu have the exact same initiative as we did?
Yes.
Yes. It was a surprise round. I don't know. I decided it was gonna go like that. I'm like, you know what? I will have you guys go first. And she shoots and misses as well because again, it's a massive amount of rats. Well, it's your turn.
Hmm? Flash. And now let's see if I remember what my actual rolls for this are. Let's see, it is a +4 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember if there's anything else. Don't think so. 9. Pretty sure that does not hit.
A 9? No. You basically slam it. You got really good aim, and you try to slam it in, but all the rats just scattered out of the way, and you just hit the ground.
Let me just double check something really quick. I'll use my bonus attack, my bonus action to use use the other part of Polearm Master.
Okay.
Just making sure. Yeah, I do not have to hit. I can just do it. So it's a D4. So I need to roll the hit. That one does not hit.
Nope. You kind of quickly turn your pole armor halberd around and try to just slam it against them, and it just uh, careens past them, and you're just kind of like, oh shit, oh shit. This is a bit weirder than you were expecting. Well then, it's the rat's turn. Get his elf.
I meant to fight creatures the size of castles.
But is it attacking me?
So it's going to attempt to attack you, and it
Oh, no.
basically all of them just reaches for you, and just they are a swarm. So what happens is that they go in the same place when they try to attack.
Mm-hmm. I have an AC of 17, by the way.
Yeah, and 20 D2. All of them swarm, but they could. All of them couldn't really find any purchase on you. Just how your armor set up, and the like. They just basically tried to bite through metal, and it didn't go all that well. They're just
Oh,
angrily hissing at you.
look at these little rats trying to take a bite out of me. What they don't know is I'm about to take a bite out of them. And I start to lick my lips.
Something had to be weird about this character.
It's Nick. What do you expect?
I'm sorry. Was the killing of my family and whatnot, and the murder elf not weird enough for you? The missing of a hand?
Nope. Just oh, it's dinner time with a bunch of tar rats.
The being born in a whirlpool? That not weird enough?
Oh, I do need to do that. Okay. So it's your turn, Meld.
So, is there any sort of disadvantage that they're on the same spot?
They basically what they're doing is that they're basically circling around him and trying to like lunge and bite on him.
Well, time to hit them with the big stick again. This one hits.
I thought
And-
it was Genezel's turn.
I thought you said it was my turn.
No, I said Genezel.
You said your turn when I was talking.
Okay, go first, and then Genezel can go.
Doesn't particularly matter, but you know, whatever. Seems you've attacked.
You attacked, you hit.
My damage is a +4 because of bonuses. 6.
Awesome. Cool.
Are the rats dead or anything?
Fair few of them are dead, and they just kind of fall over dead, but they don't look all that deterred at all.
Alright.
Okay, time for the bonus attack. Nat
That's
20. So that's 2d4.
Yep.
Plus whatever your modifier is.
That would be a +4
Mhm.
because bonuses.
Alright. You killed quite a few of them, but not all of them are done yet. But they're noticeably thinned.
Now it's
Genezel.
Genezal's turn.
It's your turn.
I take one step back
Okay.
and slice. Hit for 8 damage. Or at least I presume it to be a hit, considering, you know, a 19's pretty good.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
They do 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And
Very little is left of this.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. In that case, let's try. And you miss again. She shoots another bolt, and it just goes through, and what's left of him just decided to like skitter about. And now it is the swarm's turn. They're going to come up. You can hear, by the way, you guys can hear more rats coming down the hallway from downstairs.
Mm.
Got it.
And he's going to attempt to attack you again, Genezel.
Mm-hmm. It's a,
None of them hit.
it's a miss. Get wrecked, you little rats.
All right.
And so I take a step back and slice.
All right. Killed.
Seems we got more rats coming our way, so let's start backing up a bit.
Sounds like you hit a trap.
I mean,
Yeah,
are we still in combat?
your guys are almost in combat, but you guys see two more swarms come out. If one of you want to do an Arcana check, that's
Sure.
fine by me.
Arcana is a +1.
I help you.
20.
These are like a foul, like continuously summoning swarm of rats.
So we can get infinite EXP from them.
Nope.
Mwahaha.
No infinite EXP. But you know that this basically... You can tell that unless you guys stop whatever's summoning them, they will just continuously summon and they will just continue upwards and they will just basically harass you until you're dead or whatever summoning them gets dealt with.
Hmm.
And what's
He
summoning?
rolled really good.
And what's summoning them is downstairs.
And what's summoning them is downstairs, yes.
Well then, I suppose we need to just jump over the railing. When we came in, which way did we see the downstairs was?
Which way the downstairs was when he came in?
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh, just somewhere
Well,
on the first
it's
floor.
on the first floor. Yeah, it's
Okay.
not. It's not in the basement.
So wait, this is the way to the basement?
No.
No, it's not in the basement. It's on the first floor, somewhere.
So yeah. Copy. Paste there. And this. Are you guys
will-
going downstairs?
Yep, I will move here.
All right. So here you go.
Oh.
Move your characters as you need.
I have moved here.
And I
Alright.
follow behind.
And she's gonna stay here. And as you guys split up, she's like pincer them, and then we can try to figure out where it's going on. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna pop you out. Boop. So welcome to the trap. And really just gonna add the two of those. Turns. $19 and $18. All right. $19 and
And then we roll our initiative too.
if you want to. Okay, fine. Jesus Christ.
I guess she goes first.
Yeah, apparently. Alright. From where she is, she's going to try to. Take two shots with her crossbow. And it hits.
Mm.
And that does 1d10 plus 1. Alright. The rat that she's fighting takes heavy amount of damage. And is like the swarm gets hit and like a bunch of them just get skewered. And they kind of start scattering a bit here and there. And that group of rats weren't particularly happy, so they came up and are starting to attack her. And they hit.
They crit.
They crit. 2d6. They swarm and end up doing 9 damage to her.
Yeah,
They
well,
were able to get through her armor.
how
Hmm?
much health do you have?
Not. Actually, I don't know. Plenty enough. I'm a good fighter and I can take a bit of a beating.
All right.
Alright. After that, Meld, it is. Actually, what is your fucking rolls? 11 and 10. I forgot to change that. Alright. Meld, it's your turn.
Hmm. I'm thinking.
You're fine.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna poke it. Since I have
Poke it.
the range.
Try to poke it from the root, from there.
Yep, I have the range.
Yeah.
17.
Hit.
Then my damage. And then I do my bonus attack. 9. That one does not hit.
No, that does not. They kind of scatter out of the way just before you can take advantage.
Then I move back here.
Alright. Jinizel. Your turn.
Hmm. Is this open here, or is that a door?
That's open.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. See what's in here.
Alright. There you go. So
And
you can
3.
tell, like, this is a room, and then down here is a play, like a. You kind of look down the hallway. Actually, here, I'll just show you.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of quickly look down, and what you find is a horrific murder of some sort has happened.
I imagine someone's detonated.
But you also quickly realize that there is like a thing here. It clearly does not lead to, anywhere besides down. Like this is basically a blocked off staircase or a hallway, and that there is no like there is like a staircase basically. That's basically what it has over there.
Okay.
It's gonna be your turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The rats angrily hiss, and let me see, what is their movement? 30. 5. 15. 20. 25. Meld,
Yes.
you're being quickly swarmed by rats.
Well, you forgot. They entered my attack range, which means I get to attack them.
I know. Go ahead. That's why I told you.
Nat
You hit.
20.
That's a pretty
roll,
good dice, aren't they?
Roll 2d10 plus 4.
11. All right.
And then I make this secondary attack. That hits.
All right.
Slash roll d4. 4.
They're still alive. Just barely. There's not a lot of them, but they're still alive. And they're going to attack you.
They need to get past a 14.
You're lucky they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I could have gone with the nat 20 as well, but I decided not to. Well, Dayu puts her heavy crossbow away, pulls out her longsword, and tries to slash at them. And hits. And that is 1d10 plus 3. Oops. And does 11 damage to her opponents. And it's their turn. And they're going to attempt to swarm her. And do... no damage whatsoever. So she's fine. I'm just for your... There we go. Meld, it's your turn.
It's stabby time. That misses. I make my secondary attack. That hits. I roll damage. 2.
And you ended up killing it. Boop.
Bleh.
As that happens, another swarm of rats comes out on the right side, or the left side.
Okay.
Is your dex okay? Three. Alright. Gazelle, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna start running around.
Alright.
Don't run, you'll let them know we're here.
I think they already know.
Not necessarily.
Oh, they're well aware. They can hear the screeches of the rats, so they know that people are in here when they're not supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you gonna go?
Hmm. Let's see. First off, going here.
Okay.
See what the
As you
haps
kind of
is.
quickly rush in, this place you can tell was a former, rather fanciful dining area. You'll get to see in a second because I'm taking my sweet ass time to get the reveal.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
You can tell that it's still in use, but it's clearly like it's not. It's just more looks like a large dining room table. Most people are using it as more of a large dining room table.
Then I'm just gonna run straight south.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Now, gonna be our veteran's turn. Going to do an attack. Proceeds to kill the rat. Notices the other rats. And heads over in this direction to ready herself. Sade rat's going to attempt to attack her. And completely misses. Meld, it's your turn.
Where are the rats? Are they under her?
Under her.
Okay.
I'm gonna just put them right there, but they're in the same spot, basically.
I go here in stabby stab time.
Gonna try to stab time, alright.
Miss. Hit. 3.
Yeah. Although you missed it with the actual attack, you were able to swipe around and hit a couple of them and knocking them into the walls, killed them. Ginazel, it's your turn.
Alright. What's in here?
You quickly go to this room and you find yourself in a oh shit moment for like 2 seconds, and then you. Oh, that'd be cool if I revealed, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I say to reveal, not
Not hide.
not hide.
Oh, my eyes, I can't see anymore. What'd you do with my eyes?
There you go. And you guys already know about this. There you go. So another swarm of rats that were picking away at what looks like remains of a body. What's left of it is just basically skin and like remnants of skin and just bones.
Hmm.
As they turn hungrily towards you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave.
You're gonna just try to head off.
Mm-hmm. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oop. Not down this way, try the other side.
All right. All right. From descending order. She's gonna attempt to attack this one twice. Hits once and then swings and misses the other one. 1d10. Okay. Takes a fair few of them off. But there are still a bunch, and they're still hissing and howling. As that's going, the other rat. It's the pile of rats that you found is 10, 15. It just storms out. Then it just goes through the what's left of like a bloody remains, or like and at least what looks like a murdered attempt, and then is trying to chase you down, Gnazel. Meld.
Mm-hmm. Stabby stab. Miss.
Miss.
Stabby stab. Hit.
Hit.
Why is it always the second one that hits?
I don't know.
Because it deals less damage.
Oh wait, I need to add a. Yeah, I've been doing more damage. Yeah, that's supposed to have a +2 on it. No, a +4 on it. Because that's my. Since it's a. Yeah. Since. Yeah.
Yeah, since your bonuses.
Man,
Yeah.
if only you had a macro that would remember that for you all the time.
Nick, shut up.
It'd be pretty useful, I'd imagine. You know? Not having to constantly go back to your DMV to look at the damage numbers and whatnot. Also, I saw you
Okay.
mute me. Don't do that, you little shit. Why do you keep doing that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ian. You know.
Alright.
You know.
So 4 more damage.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Alright, get his ult. It's your turn.
Alright, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Alright.
A lot of rooms.
Actually, boop. You can see a glimpse into it, and make a perception check.
Oh boy, I have proficiency in this. I had proficiency in that.
You do have proficiency in it. It just sucks that it has to roll that bad. All right, but you notice something kind of like standing guard over something, so that might be very important.
It's a rat construct.
There's something down this hallway. It's probably gonna move since I called it out like that, but you know, something down here.
These rats are going to attempt to attack Dayu. And misses completely. And then she's going to attack it. And hits. And does 12 damage. Okay, this group of rats is dead. Delete. And then she promptly hurries down the hallway that you were talking about. Let's see. Here, yeah. Alright. Soon afterwards, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Meld, you can hear another large amount of rats like hurrying down the hallway that Genezel like bolted away from. So you know that they're coming in from this direction.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna run down this hallway.
Alright. You gonna dash?
Hang on, I'm just trying to get the move. Just trying to figure out where I'd end up.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I would end up there. I will dash to there.
Okay. Make a perception check.
And 14.
Okay. As you reach forward, you see two skeletons who they kind of crack their like their necks just kind of crack as they look at you, and their eyes start glowing as they start shambling up.
Two bony
But
boys.
also, as you were kind of looking at them over in this inner pool, like inner fountain, you see that the water isn't really water; it's this tarry substance, and occasionally you'll see glowing red eyes starting to like pop open, like pop out, and like claws are starting to scramble at the sides.
Got it.
Guys up?
Nick.
Let's do some measurements. Oh yeah, I can make it. Boop. What's in here?
All right. It is a rather... come on. Every fucking time. It's a rather ornate room. And in fact, it looks pretty good.
All
You
right.
can see that people have been actually using this room.
Hello. How's your day? Having a jolly old time, I imagine.
Actually, I could do better.
Having a right chipper afternoon, you know. Making some stew, huh? Making a nice luncheon, you know, with dinner. Something to munch on for a while.
Nick, please shut up.
I'm just talking to Mr. What's her name? Sorry, didn't get it yet. Or Miss, I don't judge. Or, you know, person. Well, skeleton, undead, monster.
Undead. Very much so.
Well,
These are...
undead individual. Nice to meet you.
Daryu's like watching, kind of looks down where you are, and she kind of looks forward.
I don't think they're responding to conversation.
No, they're not. You can tell that they're actually going to do something else.
How undead do they look? Like, is it
It's
just
actual
this staff?
skeletons.
Is it like
They're-
just this afternoon, or like they've been gone for a while?
They've been gone a while.
Okay.
You guys should be able to deal with these pretty well.
Well, skeletons are weak. They're meant to be cannon fodder, basically.
They've got brittle bones. Can I see what else is in this room or no?
Here. So, let's just do this. You kind of, you also, as you got this close enough, you can able to see the same thing that Meld was able to. There's it literally is like the fountain is just spawning these hellish, tarish looking rat swarms, and like one is trying to scramble out, and they are legitimately trying to kill you.
What are these vats on the sides?
Good question. I don't know.
Or are those just like armoires or something?
They're more of armoires than anything.
Okay. And these pyres are...
These are pillars, and they have just lights on top of them.
on the
They're
sides,
just
you
lighting
mean?
up the room. Yeah, on the sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like...
super atop of them.
Okay. That's all?
How loud is this for you guys, by the way, for the music?
I usually adjust it myself, so
Okay, good.
leave it at whatever volume you want, really.
That's the reason I like this system, is that you guys can adjust it when I accidentally make it too loud for you. But here you go. Here's the thing. The skeletons aren't going to allow you to do anything to this fountain until you take care of them. Is the music going to continue? Is the question.
I just hear a bunch of bone breaking.
I know. And the rats.
That cracking sound is actually disturbing.
Oh. Play up the horror, I guess. I apologize. Alright. And let's add them to the turn. So, you guys have... Let's see. I already rolled that. 19 and 8, 16. They really want to kill you. Then after this, we'll take a break.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dayu yells down the hall. I'll keep the rats that are still here out of your way. Deal with those skeletons.
You got it.
Uh-huh.
Alright. He preps herself, pulls out her heavy crossbow, and waits for the next swarm of rats to come by. Which is now. 2, 3. 1, 2. And shoots. Oh, did I remove the swarm of rats? Oops. I love technical difficulties. That hits. Alright, 1d10 plus 1. Three damage. You can do better. Alright. Meld, it's your turn.
I'm going to go here.
Alright.
And I'm going to bonk that skelly man.
Alright.
We are 16. That is it a hit? Is it a hit?
Let me just double check that. I think it's a hit.
Provide bonk. That is a 7.
Yeah, that's a hit. Okay, 7 damage.
Now the second attack. 21. Eight.
Alright. This one gets fairly decimated by you.
Wait, don't skeletons take more damage from blunt damage? Since that was a blunt attack?
Yes, that's why it's fairly decimated by you.
Got it.
Alright. Next skeleton is going to try to attack you, Meld.
Okay. That's
23.
a hit. That most
26.
definitely hits.
Alright.
Five damage, right?
7 damage. I forgot something.
Oh.
It's 1d6 plus 2.
Oh, there goes a third of my life.
Yeah. Death House is Death House.
Yep, we are aware.
Alright, Ginazelle, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna slash this fucker right up, you know? Just a quick ol' how do you
That
do?
hits.
A little bit of
8 damage?
8 damage, you know?
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna.
It's
Cool.
but like what's left of its armor, it just kind of starts falling off, and then like it's really like the bones are really cracked, and the like.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to attack. Misses. And then the rats are going to come up forward. And then attempt to attack her. As you guys are dealing with the skeleton, you notice that the fountain's about to burst with another swarm of rats. And they're going to attack her. Miss. Meld, it's your turn.
Uh-huh. I'm going to provide adequate amounts of bonk onto the fountain.
Okay.
Dash roll d20 plus 4. 17. That is
That'll
a
hit.
hit. Slash roll d10 plus 4.
Okay.
And now, let me just double check something really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it says when I make an attack action with my main weapon, I can use my bonus attack. I can use my bonus action to make a secondary attack. It doesn't say it has to be against the same target. So
I'll
can
allow
I-
it this time.
Okay.
For Polar Master? I'm
I used
pretty
my-
when you take the attack action and attack only with that weapon, you can use a bonus action to make a melee attack with the opposite end of the weapon. Doesn't
It
say it
doesn't-
have to be on the same person.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
Yep. Get bonked, Skelly Man.
Kellyman is dead. But as he dies, a new swarm of rats pops out.
Oh, would you look at that? They just happened to enter my attack range.
They don't count because it's just silly, dude.
You see, they were already in your attack range. You just didn't see them.
Can I help you, cat? Alright.
Or more so, it's when they they spawned into it. They were inside it the entire time, but generating, I guess. Like, if an enemy teleports into your range, I don't know if that counts.
It doesn't.
But yeah, this time they don't. But they're going to attempt to attack, yeah. As they lunge out. And how much is your AC?
That is a hit.
Okay. Thankfully it's not critting. Take 7 damage.
Well, I'm on the last third of my life now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Mel, you got this. Also, I can't actually see Mel's health bar.
I can't see yours either.
Should probably rectify that a little bit, so that way I can easily take at a glance. So, hey, my ally's about to die. At
Alright.
least I would like that for anything, please. Thank you.
How the fuck are you not seeing it? Oh, that's why. See, save changes. That should have been a thing already. Save changes. There you
Yep,
go.
I can see the health bar now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry for taking so long to do so. Alright, Gonzalo, it's your turn.
Okay, I run up and slice up. It's a min damage roll, but still 6. Hey,
That's
it's
pretty
right.
good.
Better get or one of them rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Better get slashed up on my falchion.
Yep. And she's going to attack her group of rats.
Mm-hmm. And then can I take a quick look at the fountain, and if
Yeah.
any more are like coming out?
Sure.
Any check of some sort, or
Roll a DC 10 Arcana check.
all right. Hey, yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you can tell it happens every. See, 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Every 24 seconds, basically.
Do I see any way to turn it off from here, or no?
You can tell what you guys need to be focusing on is like this bastard, like what's left of the statue. Like there's like a odd gem, like inside the hands that's glowing menacingly. You can as you glance around, you can tell that this is what's like empowering it.
Okay.
So if you
I
focus on that, it should be dealt with.
say to Mel, shatter that gem in its hands.
I'm already doing that.
All right.
And then what was it? 1d3. Oh. Oops. Fun fact, I am attempting to type as my cat is in the way. 19 damage. Cool. The swarm that she's dealing with is almost dead. And I can actually... There we go. Swap back to the other one. Because the skeletons are done. Alright. And that's going to attempt to come over and attack her. And fails miserably. Meld, it's your turn.
I provide bonk to the statue.
Hits.
18. And then damage. 11.
The stone, you specifically hit towards the gem. And the gem is starting to show a lot of cracks after that hit.
And now the secondary attack. 18.
That's a hit.
D4 plus 4.
It's barely holding on, but it's almost dealt with. Get us all.
Just Yeah, I'm just gonna kill the rat.
Alright.
Or miss the rat.
You missed
And
the rat.
it's my turn.
Okay. The rat's going to attempt to attack you, Ganazel. How much health do you have? You still have more. Okay. 16 hit?
Nope, 17 AC.
Alright. It tries to hit you and it basically just eats metal. Alright. Dio, your turn to do your thing. And hits and kills the rat. Poop. And then he was like right here. She's going to make her way down to the side. And it's kind of watching you guys do work on, like, one of you is working on the rats while the other one's trying to desperately hit the fountain. Nald?
I provide bong. That one
Miss.
missed. I provide bonk again. That
That's
one
a hit. Alright. As she kind of hurls herself down the hallway, you desperately slam it into the stone, and the stone finally gives this unearthly cracking, crumbling sound as it just drops into the what used to be water, and so the water's done, but there was one more swarm of rats they have to deal with.
Okay.
Denzel.
Just gonna swing again. Hey, it's a crit,
That's a hit.
baby.
It's dead. It's just straight up dead.
Just gonna roll another 2d4, because that's what happens when you crit, and then boom. That's a total of 14 damage. Gonna slice up all the rats into little sashimi pieces, and then cook them up in a nice little fry pan. Just gonna flip them up a bit, add a little salt, add a little basil, gonna get a little Vegemite on there, and then it's gonna be a nice.
It is barely
Then it's
alive.
just gonna
but it's
go
still
on
here.
2 nice pieces of what? It's still alive?
Eh,
That was 14 damage.
I know.
As I was
Holy
trying to
shit!
say-
That's a fucking rat right there.
There's like very little of them left, but they're still there and they're still angry.
As
You're-
I was tr- as I
You're
was
getting
trying
on
to
a Vegemite sandwich if it's the last thing I
Nick.
fucking do.
Nick, shut up a moment. Why is it 2d4? Isn't it supposed to be double your attack roll?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he
I have-
rolled. That's the original one. That's the 9, and then the 2d4 for his second attack because his
No, when you crit, you just double the damage dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why did you
My falchion has 2d4,
not a d8?
not a d8. BRG let me pick between a d8 and 2d4. I picked 2d4.
Okay.
all right. It's going to attempt to attack you, Ganazel.
Mm-hmm. As it probably should, considering I did 14 damage.
Yeah. It missed.
Mm-hmm.
This desperately trying to stay alive, basically. Dayu is going to take her crossbow out and takes aim and tries to shoot and hits and does 1d10 plus 1. And promptly skewers the last couple rats to the ground. Everything's fine.
Yay. And now we take that break.
Now you take that break.
Now we take that break.
See you in 10 minutes.
See ya then.
Hello, everyone.
Yo.
Hello.
Yeah.
Nick is late, it would seem.
Yeah, we basically got less than an hour what's left of this session.
Mm-hmm. And he's wasting what time we have left.
Yeah.
Nick, how could you?
Can you repeat that?
Nick, how could you?
Oh. I don't think it can. Oh no, you can hear us. He's just not unmuted.
How could he? Can't do any funny voices right now for some reason.
I have returned.
Alright.
I have some cereal as well.
That's cool.
Hmm. You might be wondering, hey Super, why'd you bring a whole bowl of milk and cereal up with you? Well, that's the thing. I didn't. You see, I just grabbed some cereal in a cup and brought it up. No milk. Just some nice dry cereal. Who needs milk and all that when you can just, eat it dry? It's like,
Finally, you make sense for once.
for once, I think
For
I
once.
make sense most of the time. Thank you very much.
The only cereal is dry cereal.
I mean, there's many types of cereal. It depends on the cereal type, really.
Well, then I make no
Like,
sense at all.
if you're gonna tell me you like Frosted Flakes dry, actually kind of good.
Nick, shut up. No one cares about your opinions.
Let's see, if you're gonna tell me that like Reese's Puffs are better when they're dry, you're insane. But what are these? I think these are Cheerios or something. Yeah, those are pretty good. Dry. So yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, yeah, let's continue, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, you were able to invert the entire trap that they set up for unwanted guests.
Hmm.
Now she comes forward, Dayu hands you a healing potion.
Yay, I'm
Well-
fully healed.
Wait, we don't have to heal yet.
I require healing.
We can take a short rest if we really need to heal.
I need healing.
Yes, but the healing potion's a more instant, like, recovery potion, You can't really short rest in the middle of combat.
They know we're here. They're not gonna let us rest.
I mean, you can just set up a reaction so that way whenever we see combat, you just add it immediately and then we're good.
I drank the potion. I'm magically at full health now.
I mean, it's likely a reroll of some sort, but, if it was a full health potion, I'd be even more against drinking it right now.
Your ass off of a fucking keyboard then.
Oh. Oh. That legitimately scared me.
Sorry about that.
I thought something was happening IRL. Holy fuck.
Let me see what the sound was. I went to the death house soundscape and went for the first floor.
Oh shit, that nearly...
Oh, that makes sense. It was the thing called scary sounds. Sorry.
You should.
So don't be surprised if that happens on occasion, especially when you're in a small little area.
Well,
Roll
well-
44 plus 4.
Well, it's just that specific sound in that specific like ramp up.
Yeah, no, I did.
Holy-
They did a good job.
What was it?
44 plus 4.
12.
That's
So
pretty
now
good.
19.
It's almost full health.
Almost. Holy shit.
So I can tell you right now, this
So I'm prepared for it now.
floor is cleared. You can explore as much as you want on this floor.
Now to
All
zoom
right.
out so I can see the floor better. I'm gonna check these rooms.
Alright, in this one, fancy room. In this one, fancy room. In this one, fancy room. Guess which one's in this one? Fancy room. Oh, and this one. Fancy room. These look like general sleeping quarters of people. Not like prisoners, but like probably the cultists. Almost barracks like. So
I'm gonna check out this side of the house.
gonna try that side? Alright. I don't think you can go that far, sir. In this area, nature has taken over. It looks like, and you can tell what seems to have happened was it's,
Someone didn't pay the gardener.
yeah, it's kind of hard to pay the gardener. But this place is clearly like like this entire hallway has been overgrown and just moss covered, weeds, and then what's left of the wooden floor is just completely obliterated. And you see that there's a nice little billiards room nearby. And as you guys kind of walk down over here, you notice that the same type of barrier that's over at the smaller house is in place as well.
I want to investigate it.
Okay, investigate it.
Checking my stats. That is a +1. 14.
This is legitimately the same type of barrier. It's you can tell that this is tied to the same barrier as the one that's outside, and that it's more of a barrier to prevent people from going downwards than prevent people from or like than anything else. And then more than likely they have a way to get through. You just don't know how. All right. Anywhere else?
I'm gonna go back through these rooms down here and see if there's any valuables.
Okay.
I'd imagine that's an investigation check.
As you're doing that, so is Dayu.
Man, I can't see for shit.
No, you can't.
Well, we already knew that.
So basically, there's not. You don't really find a lot, just kind of general paraphernalia, and then a couple. Nothing spectacular. I think the biggest thing that you were kind of baffled at just some of the weird, like religious iconography that they have in there and the like, and you're just got completely confused about it.
What religion?
This is a religious cult.
I know, but
So
like,
Did
like
you
what?
did you already forget that?
No, I know they're like the ravens, but like, I want to know what's pictured in the picture.
what looks like a large bird-like creature, and it's like you kind of the thing that and the reason why you it was causing you issues is that you like looked away and then while you're trying to scan the restroom, you caught your eye on it and the picture changed. Not the posture or anything, but like the bird, like certain feathers were in a different place, or it would have more eyes than usual, or the amount of eyes changes from like 3 to 2
Hmm.
to 4 every time you look away.
Can I take the picture off the wall?
You can.
I do so.
Okay.
Anything uh change about
Uh,
it when I take it off the wall?
it tilts its head slightly as its features swap and things, as if it's considering you.
Okay. Is it in a frame?
Yes.
Can I like flip it around, open up the frame, and then take the what is it on? Like papyrus or something? Whatever it's on, I want to take out that parchment
Canvas.
paper.
Okay. You flip it over and you try to pull it off. And you
Mm-hmm.
kind of realize something that this isn't really paper, as you kind of it's like trying to pull skin off.
Uh,
That's good timing.
I'll take my falchion and just like poke at it a bit, like just a little prick to see if it draws blood.
It does.
I flip it back around to see the front.
It's you have a very offended looking raven-like creature staring at you.
Rude.
Hmm. Um, I'm gonna carry it with me and go to another room and find more of the pictures.
As you start heading out of the hallway, Dayu's eyes catch it and says, "Drop the thing now."
I drop it.
And she quickly throws. Uh, she gives you a warning so you can back away from it, and she throws uh, a bottle of something on the and lights it on fire, and it's just this white phosphorus fire engulfs it, and it makes out an unearthly, horrific sound, as if uh uh like a unearthly creature is just being burnt to death, basically.
Because it is an unearthly creature being burnt to death.
Yes, it is very much an unearthly creature burnt to death, and she's like,
So,
"This is
so we just want to burn all the paintings, I guess.
very much so." Especially since they more than likely are reporting whatever they see.
All right. I run into each room, grab the painting, and then throw it on the burning fire.
And she throws a couple more of the bottles.
I also burn things.
And
Just
as
random things like, man, this rug burn.
I
fuck this rug.
I burn the specific things.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay, yeah, we all just grab the paintings, chuck them in the
you grab the
fire.
paintings and yeah,
So I was right about that statue, basically.
yeah. And she's like, this does not bode well. That's blatant proof that we're dealing with one of the occult of at least one of the four gods, dark gods. That's not good. If they're this blatant about it, we might have a bit of a struggle.
Well, only one way to find out.
I suppose so.
Oh yeah, I saw a dead body in the east. I should probably check that out.
She nods and actually follows you as you guys
I
head
follow
over.
as well.
And you guys go by, and she kind of tilts her head, looks down at like the thing in the hallway. It's like, well, this one's clearly they someone attempted to attack and let's see the rest of it. As she walks by and comes back over here, she pokes her head out, and comes back over here. So from what I can tell, more than likely we're using this room to do a sick ritual. Unfortunately, fortunately enough, where the victim was able to escape before the ritual is complete.
How cool was it?
Unfortunately for the victim,
How cool was the ritual?
a horrific ritual.
What? You said it was sick.
Yes,
Like,
very cruel.
no, like sick as in, oh yeah, that was so sick, dude. You know?
No,
that
as
kind of
in
sick.
like, no, as in, stomach churning type of sick.
Oh, she really upped your vocabulary a bit. It's a little confusing using words like that in that context.
Yes, because sick, as in how cool it is very common as a
I mean, and I look at Mel. You think sick means cool, right?
No.
What? We talked about it like last night. Oh yeah,
No.
remember when we did that sick thing? We talked about it, didn't we? Or is that
No.
another slime? You're
I'm
not,
not
a
a
slime.
slime.
You're a human, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
It's just so used to you playing a slime that
Yeah.
he just went with the first thing.
Or was that another human? I guess so. Alright, I guess I'm the odd one out here. Maybe sick isn't that common a phrase over in these lands.
Well, seeing as you think you think I'm somehow a slime, yeah, something's wrong with you.
Well, I mean, you like compress and decompress all the time. You hit so far, it's like your arm is stretching past what it should be able to. It really is a sight to behold, Like, I would imagine if I brought out like a 5-foot jar, you could probably fit inside it, right?
Are you calling me fat?
What? No. I'm calling you malleable. To be able to fit inside a 5-foot jar, you gotta be a little bit malleable, like a slime. I would imagine if I brought out a 5-foot jar, you'd be able to fit inside it. That's all I'm saying. You've got, like, slime-like properties, is all I'm saying.
That is very rude to address a lady.
I'm not calling you fat! What do you mean? Look, if anything, I'm fatter than you. I'm not fat. She's not fat. You're not fat. None of us here are fat. We're all highly capable adventurers with high strength scores and good constitution that allow us to accurately and properly work.
Yep. Oh.
If you were fat, I would tell you that you're fat. Assuming it came up in the right context anyway. But you're not fat, so I'm not calling you fat.
let's just continue on.
All right, all right. What does this guy have on him?
Oh, what's left of him is not a lot. Clearly, like, the cultists have actually stripped him bare.
Mm.
And he basically has just common, like, clothing. And he didn't go that far, and they were able to capture him and just decided to kill him right there, and just kind of left the body for sustenance for the rats or something.
Any family pictures are on him?
Wait, there's no cameras. There wouldn't be a family picture.
I mean, there are portraits that are like drawn and such,
There are
paintings.
portraits that are drawn as such, but
Usually, they
he's
just
trying.
keep them in their home, as a thing. But sometimes people bring them out with them.
He doesn't have it with him. If you
Okay.
want to do a investigation check,
Oh yeah,
also
I got this. That's better.
that is actually pretty good. This is one of the uh you remember, like, a list of people that were missing that was told to you on the way here
Uh,
by you,
yeah.
because I completely forgot to tell you guys that. So she told you totally on the way.
I mean, I learned from the farmer that people went missing, and he probably like
Yeah,
name dropped a few of them anyway.
yeah, his name dropped a few of them, and this is you. Clearly, this is one of them.
Mm.
So unfortunately for him, he is dead. But fortunately for him, he's not. He didn't feel a dark ritual, so that's cool.
How can I tell how old this person is?
I would say 15 or 16.
Okay, and I would imagine it's quite fresh. The body.
Relatively, as far as you could tell,
Didn't you
with it.
didn't you say it was just bones or something?
I mean, like
So
there could be like maggots on them or something that would indicate the age of it or something.
so essentially, in this room, you guys are actually looking at the body over here. You
I
notice
fe-
that he's missing a few limbs.
Nick, I feel like if you're trying to figure out when something died, and you're using maggots to figure that out, I think that's more of a nature/survival check. Not in.
I mean, I was told investigation for the first part. Hayden told me to do a check again for the second part to see how long it's been dead. Do I need to do a check for that?
If you want to.
All right. Gonna be a nature, I suppose, or medicine. Well, okay, I have. No, is this even a body? It doesn't look
You
like a
sure?
body.
This body
Yeah,
dies
you don't know what the
tomorrow.
fuck you're looking for.
You know
This
what?
body.
I think they're still alive. Don't worry, we'll get you out of here. We got you.
But essentially, what you what's left of the body basically is basically like the torso and the head, and like its legs, but no, like both of his arms are missing. And that's what the rats were gnawing on in the other room, and that's what's left. What's been turned to skin and bones. So aside from that, nothing overtly suspicious of this room. You did find another flight of stairs.
Mm-hmm. Is there any food on the table in here?
Some bread, and a thing of butter. So that's essentially it.
Okay.
And it looks like the bread is basically probably needs to be swapped out soonish.
No more paintings or anything?
No.
Okay. Well, seems like we should just go up to the next floor.
Uh-huh.
So which way do you want to go?
Actually, wait, what's this?
That is a table, a writing table.
What?
On the table
Mm-hmm.
looks like an old, a pretty old piece of parchment that says, sorry, I gotta actually look this up.
Mm-hmm.
Dearest Alicia,
Aricia?
Alicia,
Okay.
sorry, Ale. I am deeply sorry. If I have known my family would do such horrific things, to ally with themselves with such people, it it horrifies me. M- My brother, the person who I've been raised with, the person who taught me how to defend myself, has taken what's left of this family and twisted them. His entirety of whatever is left of him of his family is slavishly worshipping uh, of this new dark god that promises sweet nothing for a great power. I will be taking I'm writing this in one last desperate attempt to get what's left of my great family away from this place. And it kind of just cuts off right there. And you can tell that it wasn't like he wanted to. It was like m- uh as he was finishing the word family, like the writing just like someone scraped a pin through as if someone like dragged him away from it.
Okay.
And you can see on the parchment there's rather old bloodstains.
Seems this person's been dead for a while, probably. Hey, witch hunter lady. You ever
Hmm?
know a person named, Alicia?
She she frowns. But well, the only people that someone of like this household would know of Alicia would be probably from the Windflower, the Wildflower family, and the closest one would be the matriarch of the Wildflowers. Oh, probably prior to her being a Wildflower, the matriarch, judging by how old this might look.
Hmm.
More than likely, they died or they were going to make a note, send it out with a servant or the like, and well, they didn't get to.
Well, as unfortunate as it is, should probably get going.
We should. There's more
Yeah.
to explore, more to deal with before it gets too out of hand, and we do need to find the children.
Mm-hmm. Dangers afoot, and a hand, and a leg, and like a body, and like enemies,
And ahead.
and a head too.
So which ways do you guys want to go? The grand staircase, or do you want to go on the side staircase?
I would like to take this side. Meld, what would you like?
I would like to take the side as well.
All
Yeah.
right.
Rearranging things. You guys climb up a side passage, and you are able to. You find yourself like in like a sitting area.
Is that an ashtray?
Yes.
Okay.
Still have the rats on the first floor.
I know. At least I swapped you guys over. Oop. Welcome to the second floor.
What's in this room?
And this one? Well, do a perception check. I'm assuming it's this room that you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. 13.
You can hear murmuring. There are
If
people in there. But it's not like concerned murmuring. Well, it's concerned murmuring, but it's more like casual and like, well, you can tell that they're like, so the ward's tripped. That's basically what you can get from it.
I want to investigate that carpet, but not step on it.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Investigation. 13.
Aside from odd patterns and the like, it's fine. It's just a intricate carpet. You can also tell that this one's specifically designed to help help deal with outside, the outside because it's near a door, and you can see through the windows. Right? Actually, can you see those windows? Let's make sure. Boop. That leads you outside. But other than that, it's just a regular carpet. So, and you're able to see that there's a door is closed there, a door is closed here, and a door is closed here. And you hear two people talking in this room.
I want to eavesdrop.
Alright.
What would eavesdropping be? Would it be stealth?
I
Or
mean,
would it be stealth or investigation for
stealth to
eavesdrop?
not be noticed, perception to.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably be a perception free for that.
8.
I assist you.
Natural 20.
As you kind of like put an ear to the door, you can hear them muttering to themselves. I have to think about this. Sorry.
You didn't expect a natural 20.
What
I
could
do
they
not.
be saying behind that shadow of a doubt?
Do you think the boss will be happy? What for? Well, I do have quite a few seconds. That ritual will likely be pretty soon. A few more, maybe a few more seconds. Who knows? We might be able to take this. And they're just kind of chuckling after that. That's as much as you can get.
All right.
I'm going to signal to Dayu and uh Zell that
Mm-hmm.
there's people in the room and that I want to go knock them out, go beat them up.
A good perception check.
Rolling
It,
perception. So I have to roll perception again.
yeah.
9.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, Genicel doesn't notice it, but you did notice that one of the doors over here. I wish I had my thing pointer. This door is starting to open. You have a couple seconds to back up if you wish to.
I mean, we could say hi.
I'm going to rush to the door.
Okay.
Whoosh.
Hmm.
Here, let me actually help you so you know where it is. That'd be the door.
Is the door opening inwards or outwards?
Outwards.
So towards me?
Yes.
Okay, so I dash here and I ready up an action to attack if it is a cultist.
Okay.
Basically, if it's a kid, it will not attack.
Okay.
And I am.
Well, did you roll perception?
I mean, I
You
see
did.
you moving and preparing yourself.
Okay. And so what are you gonna do?
I
Well,
am going to back up behind this pillar right here
okay.
and motion
Are you?
to move up.
She does cautiously. Actually, and she sets herself up so that she can probably intercept something coming from her over here, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And the door opens. And a cultist comes out.
Oh, look, he gets attacked because I set up an action.
Go.
Is it an advantage since it's technically a sneak attack?
Sure.
Or no? Okay. 22.
That's definitely a hit.
Roll. 13.
Definitely dead. And this door slams open. Or the door behind you slams open.
This one here. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
And you had set up an attack.
I know, but give me a second so I can reveal. Ooh. And she ends up trying to do 2 attacks. As 2 of them rush out, and then another one comes out. Oh, that works fucking fantastic. Cool. And this guy just dies from your attack, by the way.
Yep.
But what happened is he pushes open the door and you slam into him and he screams out loud, and then promptly, yeah, he dies.
He like opens the door. Is like, oh ho, I've got you now, dead.
I mean, he didn't even fucking know, but yeah. Boop, boop.
So it's still my turn technically.
Yeah.
I will just stay. Actually, I will stay right here, but I will turn this way. I'm now facing in a general this way direction.
Okay.
And I end my sneak attack. And now we have to
General
roll
dir-
initiative
So, what's the general direction you're facing, by the way?
towards. Well, I'm going first in the turn order. This
That
direction.
direction? Okay.
Uh huh.
No, alright. No, he's going to attack, actually.
One of them has higher initiative than I do.
No, but you're not the only one that's going to attack first.
Okay.
That hits, and then that hits. Okay. So that one's dead, pretty much.
Oh, that was Dayu.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of the enemies going.
Nope. Dead. And the other one, almost dead. Dead, and this one is severely wounded. Alright. Oh, why did I do that? Roll. 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2. And oh shit. One of the cultists went pretty high. And in fact will be going before you.
Nani?
Rolled a natural 20.
Which means I have a +3 at minimum to initiative.
No, it's just the +1.
Then
You
I would be going before them because I rolled a natural 20 on my initiative and I have a +2.
true.
Which means they would be 21 and I'd be 22, so I would still go first.
I know. But I didn't realize you rolled a natural 20. And then Okay. And Super's 15. Okay. And this will be basically the last of the thing.
Mm.
Turn. Turn. Already in. Alright, so 5, 2, 10. One. Three. Meldco.
Mm-hmm. I will move here. I will do the stab. 14, is that a hit?
Yeah, it's a hit.
Now I roll damage. Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, you didn't kill it.
Well, I still have my second attack.
I know.
That's also a hit. Slash roll d4 plus 4. Now it's dead.
That's dead. You kind of just mashed its skull into the ground. Alright.
Mhm.
That's your turn.
Wait, I changed my direction to be looking in this direction.
Okay.
Does your facing matter?
It does.
Okay.
Genevieve, it's your turn.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna... Boop, boop, doop, doo. Hello there. What's your name?
Grace!
Well, nice to meet you. As you can probably see,
You're going to die now.
hang on, Mel, hang on. I'm trying to, reach them on an emotional level. Calm down.
I was
All right,
speaking.
you're not
I was speaking.
gonna, you're not gonna die. All right, we just want to ask you some questions, okay? Now, if everyone can just put down their weapons, sheathe them real quick.
Her eyes are basically flickering between like the two dead bodies on the southern side, the dead body right next to her, and the fact that she's basically just bleeding out profusely right next to you. And she knows she's probably not going to last long, but she's like,
Blood for the blood god.
Hang on, Mel. Hang on. You're not
that's
gonna die.
probably
Nobody's
her
gonna kill
response.
you.
What do you want?
We just want to know where the children are. All right, that's it. Nothing else.
Not going to matter too much, but they're in the basement.
Well, thank you very much. Any other questions, guys? Any others?
Blood.
Uh,
For blood god. And she attempts to attack you.
That's not much of a question.
I mean, it's a cultist.
I mean, I know. I was asking for questions specifically, and
Yeah, and she doesn't want to answer anymore.
yay! But I was asking for like her questions, maybe. But she didn't ask a question, so I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what her
know.
intentions are, really. Anyway, does she miss?
I mean, more than likely. Unless she rolled like a fucking natural 20.
It's
Nope.
all right.
She attempts to attack you with like with her scimitar that she has, and and you just kind of casually walk away, like just like dance away from it.
Wow, that was quite shit.
And she's like, I give myself to my god. As she does so, she takes her the sword and she swaps it, basically turns it towards herself, and she lunges it forward into her own body.
Mm. All
and
right.
probably kills herself.
I mean, it's a little, a bit much, but I guess she went out on her own terms. Oh, I heard a door.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Wonder where that was. Any
somewhere.
directional?
Uh, sorry, I'm answering my brother something.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm doing a worry. I'm sorry.
It is
I said I'm.
okay. He has
As she,
gone into worry wart mode.
Ah.
there we go. So as her body falls to the ground, crumpled, with her own sword in her own body, and the blood sleeping over, the blood starts glowing bright fluorescent red, and Daryu's eyes widen. She lets loose a curse. Not good. This is definitely not good.
What, you think they're
And
doing some sort of blood ritual?
more than like, probably powering something, say, some ritual of some sort.
Hmm. So you're telling me we shouldn't kill them?
More than likely, they need to invoke one of the gods.
Hmm.
So if we can kill them before they invoke a god, that would be most ideal.
Well then, better hurry.
Oh, and since you guys have been over here, let me reveal that. Oop. And
Is that the end of the session?
that'll be the end of the session.
All right.
Okay.
I think I did pretty well, actually.
Mm-hmm. Made nice progress. Killed a few people and rats.
How did you like my little rat trap?
It was fine.
Yeah,
I enjoyed having to run around to try and find where the source of it was.
yeah. That was kind of my thought process. Is like I wanted to do something where like you could delay its reaction. Like there was I put like 4 rats around basically, and I was
Mm-hmm.
going to have only 2 of them interact with you at first, and then I rolled a d4 and see how many rounds it would take before another one spawns, and then you guys decided to go upstairs, and I'm like, well, shit. But there were, and like a couple of the rats saw you, and like that was what was supposed to be delaying the door. What she did was she delayed the trap for a couple rounds,
Mm.
Hmm.
and then when guys went upstairs with the rats hot on your heels. I'm like, oh, hopefully they'll go down and deal with it because I that's why I put the emphasis on like, yeah, they'll just continuously You can tell that they continuously will just come until you deal with the source of it. And then because there was two ways they could have done it. Could have either they couldn't go upstairs, and so by the time you go downstairs, because you're gonna have to head downstairs at some point, more than likely. The entire place was gonna be covered with rats, or yeah, that was an OG thing. I made that on my own, panicking because I couldn't fucking get the right map.
Nice.
Yay!
I'm gonna shut down the ambient first floor shit. There we go.
Well, that was fun.
Indeed. Thank you for watching the show. Bye.